Duncan Larcombe said that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been really busy lately, so it's a good time for Prince Charles and Harry to meet up. He said that Harry and Meghan have been staying out of the spotlight for several months. Maybe now is a good time for Harry to meet his dad and have a mature talk, where some of the conflicts and issues about Harry being the heir to the throne have calmed down. At the same time, Kate Middleton, who is the Princess of Wales, is said to be encouraging her father-in-law, King Charles, to have a meeting with his distant son, Prince Harry. Prince Harry is coming back to the UK next month for a charity event. There are rumors that King Charles has agreed to meet Prince Harry in London for discussions aimed at making peace, and Meghan, Harry's wife, might not be part of these talks. The process of their divorce negotiations has started, and they might be eager to talk about what Prince Harry's life will be like after the divorce. This includes deciding how far away from London he'll live. Meghan probably wants to keep the separation private for as long as possible because she's still trying to secure important business deals. She wants to continue using her royal connections for as long as she can. It wouldn't be good for Harry to publicly announce the separation as a divorce right now. That could risk their Netflix deal, which they rely on for income. Their Netflix contract is a joint agreement, and it doesn't end until 2025. So they want to stay together until they've received all the money from it. Even though there are rumors of them being apart, they're trying to keep it hidden. During the past year and a half, Meghan has been quietly preparing for a potential divorce. If she were to start freezing assets, it could create a lot of tension. Meghan is the one most likely to move money between Prince Harry's various financial holdings, her own LLCs, and Dorian's Loving Kindness LLC, which is registered in Meghan's name. This could make the money inaccessible to Harry in case of a divorce, if Meghan believes she should get everything she wants. However, it's important to remember that Meghan signed a marriage contract when she wed Prince Harry, and if she forgets its terms, she might not receive everything she hopes for from the royal family. Meghan can't demand anything specific from the royal family. She'll likely receive an initial payment and some ongoing support, which could vary depending on her behavior. The amount will be determined based on what Prince Harry owns. Some British lawyers believe there might be strict rules preventing both Meghan and Harry from disclosing private information about their marriage, possibly with a $1 million penalty for any breaches. Many people feel it's time for Prince Charles to step in and resolve this situation. Some think he should remove all of Harry's royal titles, like Prince and Duke, and let him live as a regular person in the United States. Others believe he should reintegrate Harry into the royal family. Many Americans are upset with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, accusing them of playing the victim and trying to mimic Princess Diana with staged news events. In recent news, Prince Harry has distanced himself from his estranged brother, Prince William, and sister-in-law Kate Middleton. There is anxiety ahead of their visit to the UK. A friend of Prince Charles and Camilla claimed that they are worried about the California-based royals' visit to London next week. They fear it could overshadow the first anniversary of Queen Elizabeth's passing, especially if Prince Harry creates controversy with interviews promoting his new Netflix series, Heart of Invictus, and the Invictus Games. According to the Daily Beast, based on information from a friend of Kate Middleton and Prince William, it's believed that Prince Harry will want a lot of people to watch his show. This makes William and Kate nervous because they've seen how determined Harry has been to promote his projects, even if it means revealing private family matters. They won't want the significance of the day to be overwhelmed by another public incident. The friend of the royal couple also mentioned that Prince Harry will come to the UK on September 7th without Meghan Markle. And the butler who works for both Prince Harry and Prince William explained why Prince Charles and Prince Harry didn't issue a joint statement on the 25th anniversary of their mother's death last year. Mr. Harold said, "I was 18 years old when she passed away. I remember that night vividly. I couldn't sleep. It was around 5 in the morning when I heard the news of her death. I also recall the 10th anniversary of her passing, especially because I was working for the king at that time. There was a big event to commemorate her anniversary, and both William and Harry were involved in organizing it. They mentioned that it would be the final public tribute they would arrange to remember their mother's death. During the first couple of years after her passing, there were various tributes to honor her memory, but after that, they decided not to continue with such public commemorations. From time to time, they do share stories about her, but when it comes to commemorating her on her anniversary, they do that privately now. They made this decision in 2007. Mr. Harold also shared his memorable moments of Princess Diana. I was fortunate to go on the Britannia when I was working with the king. Grant Harold and Prince William are honoring Diana. Meanwhile, Prince Harry, Diana's younger son, faced accusations of exploiting his mother's memory for financial gain through his new Netflix series. A lot of people think that Prince Harry is using Princess Diana's name for attention in his Heart of Invictus series, especially when he discussed how his military service in Afghanistan brought up trauma related to his late mother's death. In the new Netflix series, Harry talked about how his military experience affected his mental health. He said to the camera, "I can only speak from my personal experience." He mentioned that his deployment to Afghanistan in 2012 was a turning point, but the issues he faced dated back to 1997, the year of Princess Diana's passing. From the age of 12, footage of young Harry viewing floral tributes to his mother at Kensington Palace appeared on screen. The Duke also said, "Losing my mom at such a young age, the trauma that I had, I was never really aware of it. It was never discussed. I was never really aware of it. I didn't really talk about it, and I suppressed it like most youngsters would have done. But then when it all came fizzing out, I was bouncing off the walls. I was what's going on here. I was feeling everything rather than being numb." While in the Invictus documentary, Harry talked about Diana as part of a show for veterans. Some wonder why he's also mentioning Diana in his books. It seems he's expressing his pain from Diana's death rather than his military experiences, which is different from the trauma veterans typically face. Some people believe that Prince Harry mentions his mother to boost the fame and popularity of his show and to justify his actions, using her as a way to gain attention and excuse any controversial behavior. Prince Harry's public discussions about Princess Diana's impact on his life intensified after he became more open about his mental health struggles. However, it's difficult to make a direct comparison regarding whether he spoke about Diana in the same way before Meghan Markle entered his life, as the dynamics of his public image and media attention evolved over time. Harry has shared that he doesn't have many personal candid photos of Diana and relies on public images like magazine shots for his memories, which can be quite sad. Some people believe that these discussions are part of an effort to generate interest and support for the Invictus project.